Good evening and welcome. The Remix Center is a full service, solution focused mental health practice, and we're excited to kick off our very first live stream. We will go live every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for Therapy Thursdays. We're going to start off with a series entitled Counseling A to Z, where we walk through topics that can be discussed in therapy. A could be for anger or even aging, but y'all know those. So today, I want to delve into a topic that profoundly influences our relationships and our emotional well being. The A is for attachment styles. Our attachment style shapes how we connect with others, how we approach intimacy, and navigate our relationships. By understanding these styles, we can gain insight into our behaviors to foster healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Attachment styles is a counseling theory that was developed by British psychologist John Bowlby. He did a ton of research and then released his theory in the 1960s. So, if a baby cries, we know that the caregiver can respond in a few ways. They can respond kindly, they can respond harshly, they can have a delayed response, or even ignore. Bowlby believed that a baby or young child's earliest bonds and interactions with its caregivers have a huge impact that continues throughout our lives. He developed four attachment styles that represent a different approach to intimacy and emotional connection. The first attachment style is secure attachment. These individuals generally have a positive view of themselves and others, so they're very confident in their relationships. They tend to be trusting and empathetic. They have a good balance and are not needy. And most importantly, they have very effective communication. The second style is anxious attachment. These individuals are often clingy and seek validation. They may struggle with insecurity and even have a fear of being left alone or rejected. They can be consumed in their relationships and overly concerned about their partner's commitment. The third style is avoidant attachment. These individuals are very self sufficient and independent. They may be uncomfortable with closeness and may struggle to ask for help because they want to do everything on their own. They also may tend to downplay the importance of relationships because they struggle with emotional intimacy. Sometimes they may even create emotional distance so that they can avoid being vulnerable. And finally, the fourth style is disorganized attachment. These individuals experienced inconsistent or even traumatic caregivers. They may exhibit a mix of anxious and avoidant styles, which can be very confusing. So, one minute they seek closeness, but the next minute they withdraw. One minute they're afraid of rejection, and the next minute they're clingy. So, this individual has the most challenging relationships. Attachment styles have a profound effect on how we interact with others and how we handle relationship challenges. For example, secure individuals often build strong, healthy relationships, while those who are anxious or avoidant might experience more conflict and difficulties in intimacy. Whereas those with disorganized attachment can end up in unstable or even unpredictable relationships. So, just to recap, there are four attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. So, what do you do with this information? Number one, understanding your attachment style is the first step towards growth and improvement. Think about which style you are. Think about which style you're attracted to. How does your attachment style affect your relationships? Number two, be open and honest when communicating with your partner about your needs or concerns. And finally, number three, consider individual or couples therapy to address any underlying issues that you may have so that you can develop a more secure attachment style. Because learning to navigate these attachment styles is important to build strong, healthy connections. So, thanks for tuning in to our first Therapy Thursdays. Hopefully, this information was helpful. We're looking forward to seeing you at the same time next Thursday. What do you think the topic will be? See what I did there? B. All right, y'all. See you next week.